You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some fried balls.
What is going on, NASCAR diecast collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? Welcome back to another new episode of the NASCAR Diecast News, hosted by me, Original Big Bri. As always, I'm bringing you guys your weekly NASCAR Diecast news throughout each and every month until the very end for this 2015 NASCAR Diecast season. And this is going to be a very interesting episode and pretty casual episode as well, because we do have, of course, the following in order. We do got some newly released diecasts from our good friends at Plan B Sales. And K-State diecast, yep. And we also got some brand new pre-orders, and there's one pre-order I do want to talk about as soon as the show starts. And of course, can't have a diecast news show without some cancellations. Some more cancellations to come, and let's just say, if you were planning to do some Darlington throwback cars, let's just say think about that again, because some of them are going to be included in this cancellation. So, spoiler alert. But we do got a very interesting topic to talk about, and it does regard Spin Master. What is the latest news on, Wave 3 and Wave 4? We might have some answers and a good speculation on why is that. But we're going to get into all of this latest info and more as the NASCAR Diecast News starts right now. But before we do that, guys, let's take a look at your best-selling diecasts that were from the last episode of the NASCAR Diecast News. Alright everybody, so to kick off this new episode of the NASCAR Diecast News, let's start with, of course, the very interesting topic, and that's got to do your newly released diecast from our good friends and partners at Plan B Sales and or K-State Diecast. And let's just say the 2014 diecast season has officially now wrapped up, because guys just saw in the thumbnail, then this is probably, I think, the most anticipated diecast for this release, and it is Terry Labonte's last ride C&J Energy Services car. And a little fun fact about this car, not only if you guys know the history of this car, this was two paint schemes collaborated together, but NASCAR has a low regulation because they did roll this car at Talladega at the end of last year for the Talladega Chase race, and NASCAR wouldn't allow this because they have a little specific rule that they have to have the same paint scheme. It's got to be basically, the car's got to be symmetrical on both sides, and it didn't follow that rule, and unfortunately they got penalized for it, which really freaking sucks. But at least Lionel had the common courtesy to make the diecast of this, so I would highly, if you guys don't get this diecast, you're missing out. This is one hell of a car to get, especially for any classic Terry Labonte fans out there. I liked the two schemes he's got. If you guys don't know, those two schemes are from his championships that he's won in NASCAR. And the little blue and white, and then of course you can't forget, that side right there, the right side, which is of course the classic Kellogg's look, which, man, that is one hell of a nice car. Too bad Kellogg's didn't sponsor a low funded team, but can't say any more about that car, otherwise you have to get it, because it is definitely, I think, one of the most recommended diecasts for the 2014 diecast season. Anyways, let's go on with the 2015 cars now, and let's start off with one of our chase guys right here, Jamie McMurray. Congrats to Jamie McMurray, by the way. He is now in his first chase ever for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, so congrats to Jamie Mac. And this car right here, it is new for for the Ganassi lineup for Lionel Racing. Have not seen a Sherman-Williams car been produced, and this is a new sponsor that came on board for Ganassi Racing and NASCAR. So very interesting that they had this, and I was really skeptical if this car was going to make MOQ or not, but it did, because you know, it's a new scheme, and usually people are not really familiar with new sponsors, but it went through, and this car is now available in 1/64 scale, and would recommend getting it if you're a McMurray fan, and cheer for Jamie McMurray Nation. So yep. And the next one is Tony Stewart, who didn't make the chase, but that's okay, you know, he's Tony Stewart, so that's cool. His Mobile One Salutes car, which I actually do like this car a little bit more, unlike last year's. I think like last year's, I kind of overdone it. This right here is just simple, you know what I mean? When I think of white, it's Mobile One, and then they got, I mean, I don't know, I'm a big fan of just stars and stripes. You don't have to go too crazy, as long as it has stars and stripes on the car. That's all there is to it. I mean, I can fall in love with it, and this right here just shows, you know, you can go simple with Salutes cars and they still look pretty damn awesome. And this right here, you know, I probably would get it, you know, support the troops, guys, and Tony Stewart. So yeah, we got another Xfinity Toyota car, and it is our Richmond winner, Matt Kenseth, and his Racers or Ressers, wherever the hell you announce that, Fine Foods Xfinity car. I mean, I do not like the idea of Xfinity, NASCAR Sprint Cup drivers in Xfinity, but you know, I'm glad this scheme did change. I mean, last year's was very, very plain. This year, there is a little change, but you can't really see it. But with that new Toyota mold, I mean, definitely does pop out. So, would highly recommend getting this car if you're a big JGR fan. So, yeah. And the last one is yet another 32 diecast. I like how they had both 32 diecasts in this wave. This is the 2015 number 32 car, because you can tell that they changed the 32 for the font for Go Green Racing. This is Jared Labonte's brother, Bobby Labonte, in the 32 CNJ Energy Services car. I would recommend getting this car because it is a underfunded car. And if you have not got the 32 bore set car for this year, probably would recommend getting this one, since you have a better shot of, you know, like I said, getting that full field. One day we'll have all 43 cars in that lineup will produce one day, and this right here, this will help you out to get that full field going for any of your stop motions and all that wonderfulness. And also, this does have a sparkle to it, like the gray, so it's got like a glittery sparkle on it. So that's pretty cool, and it gives it a little more pizzazz. So yeah, I would recommend getting this car. I still would recommend getting the Taylor Labonte car though. So good combo for getting the two 32 cars. Now, I'm not really going to go too much on pre-orders, but I will have to say one thing, and that has to be the Cale Yarborough car. I probably wonder, why the hell am I showing you guys a classic car? Well, for any classic fans out there, this will be available on 164 and 124 on pre-order. However, if you guys did not get a chance to get the Valvoline Dale Jr. car, which did end on September 12th, it was a little promotion that went on from August 31st to September 12th at any of your local Walmarts. I myself have had zero luck finding those cars, so that was a missed opportunity for me. Might have to go on eBay and probably buy it off there, but there is another option for any of you guys who missed out on the Dale Jr. Valvoline car. Coming in February of 2016, this car will be available. There will be a 2-pack car of not only Cale Yarborough's Valvoline Classic car, but Dale Jr.'s Valvoline car as well. So it will be a 2-pack exclusive from Lionel Racing. So I guess it's not really an exclusive diecast anymore now. Nice job, Walmart. But this is for anybody who missed out, you know, because there's probably all those people. They're probably, you know, not calling out anybody, but, you know, there probably are some people who had zero luck finding this car at Walmart. Then, you know, they got other people, you know, grabbing a crap load of those cars and then keeping one for themselves and then selling the rest on eBay for like multiple dollars, which is flat out ridiculous and very unfair. So I understand, you know, not people did not like that exclusive for Walmart, but this is your opportunity, guys. So pre-order. Selling Steve Post now, but you got to pre-order those diecasts so we can ship them on to our warehouse and all that stuff. But anyway, moving on, let's get on with the cancellations. As I take a drink of water right now. All right, For the cancellations, like I said, man, like I said about the Darlington throwback cars. Well, if any of you guys were planning on getting every single Darlington throwback car that was released from Lionel, might want to think again, because we do have 3 Darlington throwback cars that have been canceled in both scales. And the first one is the Xfinity car for Ty Dillon, is a retro Yingling light car. I mean, I didn't really see any purpose of why they made, or why the Xfinity decided to go on throwback, because, I don't know, but it's kind of cool that they did that, especially with RCR. All the RCR cars for Xfinity and the Sprint Cup Series went on throwback, and some Xfinity cars did too, but, I wasn't really too disappointed, but still, I mean, I was going to be one of those suckers who were going to buy every single Darlington throwback car. I'm glad I didn't now, because something like this would, compromise that situation. So very unfortunate for that happening. I mean, I was too big on that scheme for Ty Dillon. But next one is Ty Dillon's brother, Austin Dillon. His American Ethanol tribute, his American Ethanol throwback car. Sorry about that for getting confused. In tribute to Dale Earnhardt's CRC car. If you guys don't know that, Spin Master made that car from a couple waves ago in 2014. But that was a tribute to that car, and unfortunately got canceled, which really was a big disappointment. This right here, I was not expecting to see this car getting canceled. Like I said, we've had a lot of Austin Dillon cars that have been canceled this year, but I was not expecting this one, because it's a throwback car. People love throwbacks, but I guess it just didn't get that much recognition, and there's not much love in the RCR group anymore now, so I understand, but still, it's a throwback. I mean, if you don't like the driver, might as well like the history of this car. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in this one that it got canceled. The next one is Joe Gibbs Racing throwback car. Denny Hamlin's, or as I like to say, Denny Hamlin's Cale Yarborough throwback car. Very disappointing, because you guys know, I mean, Cale Yarborough is one of the most recognizable drivers in the 11 car, besides Denny Hamlin, of course, and Jason Leffler. But I was really shocked to see this car get canceled. Very disappointing, to be honest. I mean, like I said, seeing all these throwback cars, when I saw them, they were on DMP list, I'm like, wow. Thankfully, the SpongeBob cars got made it though, but not the Darlington throwback cars, which were such a big deal for this year. But I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I do like Sport Clips, and seeing yet another Sport Clips car getting canceled is just, flat out ridiculous. But Denny Hamlin Sport Clips car has been made MOQ, so we should be seeing that car very soon. So yeah. Next up is the race that me and Rob went to, and unfortunately our least favorite driver won. Joey Logano's Watkins Glen win. People are smoking, and this car got canceled. I mean, I'm sure there's not many Joey fans out there, including myself and many other people here on the Diecast News, like Race Day 2011 and etc. But yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, me and Rob were at that race, and it was very interesting. The finish was a little shocking, and we weren't that impressed with it. So I understand this car did got canceled, but it was a cool burnout though, because he did flamed and burned his tires and all that. But people are smoking, then there's not many Joey fans out there, and I see why this got canceled in there. And the next one, let's see right here. I said to pre-order the heck out of that Chris Buescher car. Well, I couldn't hold up anymore, guys. For the second year in a row, we are not going to get a Chris Buescher car produced. Flat out disappointing. I don't know. And that would be damn ashamed if Chris Buescher wins a championship. And if they offer his championship car, I don't know if it's going to be produced, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, if he somehow wins a championship, but I don't know. His diecasts have not made MOQ, not even one. I did realize his 124 of this car did make it last year, but for us 164s, we haven't had any luck whatsoever. So, I mean, if Chris Buescher does end up winning the championship, and if they even ever offer his diecast, which I bet they will, but that's only if he wins the championship. So, unless Chris Buescher wins the championship, I don't think we're going to see a Chris Buescher 164 diecast be made anytime sooner. they just need more recognition apparently, and people just aren't pre-ordering, which just absolutely sucks. But yeah, that's very, very disappointing to be honest. Alright, just had a little drink right there. But now we're gonna go on to the last topic of the show, guys. Oh, excuse me about that. And it's gonna be on the latest news for Spin Master. Now this is not confirmed news, alright? This is not confirmed news whatsoever. This is just a speculation, a very good argumentative speculation, I'd say. But I think here on the Diecast News, we might have found out what has been going on with the little delay for Wave 3 and Wave 4. I wouldn't say Wave 4 yet, but mostly Wave 3. But I can say right now, I mean, remember how the Jeff Gordon car for Wave 3, that did got released somehow, but we looked on Diecast Crazy trying to find many answers, and one of our good pals, Jay Logano 22, he's another big Spin Master guy. So we did borrow one of his pictures, and we did look at something very odd about this car, and a lot of people wonder why this car got released separately, because the Jeff Gordon's Drive 10 Hunger 2015 car was supposed to be released in Wave 3, but it got separated somehow for some odd reason. I mean, it is Gordon's last year after all, but very odd. But like I said, we trying to get back on topic. Like I said, we might have found some answers, but yeah, I'm just going to guys show you the picture right here. If you look really closely, I mean, if you just ignore what I post on the picture, can you find out what the issue is on this car? If you guys can't find it already, then that looks like might be what the issue right there. Yep, the Coors Light Polaroid is on the Jeff Gordon car. Maybe this is the reason why there is a delay. I mean, like I said, this is not confirmed 100% whatsoever, but this could be a very good valid reason of why Spin Master is, has not got Wave 3 out yet, and maybe this was just a test. I mean, I think someone screwed up, or they just didn't know. I mean, mistakes happen, I get that, but I think Spin Master could get a heap load of trouble, because these diecasts are promoted to kids, and we can't have a beer sponsor on this. I mean, I know a lot of us get very cranky when we see the beer sponsors get taken off on the car, or they have to put on the base. I mean, if this comes to come, I mean, if Spin Master could do something about this, and as much as people might not like it, put a base on the car, because winter circles they did do that back in the day a couple times. I saw in Dale Jr.'s Budweiser car in 2007, winter circles made alcohol sponsored cars, and they put a base on it. But I don't know, Spin Master is mostly kid friendly, so I don't think they would do that. But I think they're going to get in a heap load of trouble from this, but I hope not, because I have been collecting a lot of Spin Master cars lately, and they've been going on sale for very cheap now. But yeah, I mean, still, it's just a big mystery of what this when is Wave 3 going to come out. And for any guys wondering, we have no clue. This could be the reason or something else, but it's very just unfamiliar. Even the Spin Master guy himself, David Land, he made a whole video about this, and he has no idea. We just have no idea when is Wave 3 or Wave 4 coming out. It is just very mysterious. But I think this could be the reason why. I mean, tell me what you guys think. I mean, do you guys have any more answers of why Wave 3 or Wave 4 is not coming in yet? I mean, I know with the Lost Wave, we had that little shipping issue with that strike and all that back in December when that was all going around, because, the Lost Wave, that was supposed to be released around holiday season, but it got pushed back. But I don't think this is the case now with that. But I don't know. I mean, I think this could be the case. I mean, like I said, it's just speculation, but tell me what you guys think of this. This is a very interesting mystery, and hopefully we can find out more of what's going on with NASCAR Authentics, and hopefully they get their stuff rolling out very soon. But God knows who long when Zach going to take. So we don't know what you're up to, NASCAR Authentics, but hopefully you get this straightened out very soon, and hopefully we can move up from there and get some interesting diecast at the local retail stores very soon. But other than that, guys, this has been the NASCAR Diecast News. I hope you guys enjoyed this video series. As always, guys, please give this good video a good comment, like it. If you guys have not already, subscribe for more on the NASCAR Diecast News or anything that is NASCAR Diecast out there. And I'll see you guys next time here on the NASCAR Diecast News for any more of your latest NASCAR Diecast news to come. So until then, so long for now, everybody.